The year without sun, the forgotten catastrophe of 536 A.D. In the quiet hours of the night, imagine a world where the sun rises, but no light follows. The sky is gray, the days are cold, and no one knows why. The year is 536 A.D. Across Europe, the Middle East, and Asia, people are whispering. They speak of omens, of punishment, of the end of the world. But what really happened in that dark and forgotten year? Chapter 1. The darkness descends. In Constantinople, the Byzantine historian Procopius wrote, "The sun gave forth its light without brightness, like the moon, for nearly a whole year. Frosts came in midsummer. Crops failed across Ireland, Scandinavia, China. Famine spread silently, like a shadow slipping between villages. No birds, no warmth, no explanation. We now know this was likely caused by a massive volcanic eruption, possibly in Iceland or North America. Ash, sulfur, and debris filled the stratosphere, dimming the sun for nearly 18 months. But to the people of the 6th century, it was something far worse, a divine curse, a punishment, the beginning of apocalypse." Chapter 2. The silent death. As the harvests died, so did the people. In China, summer snow was recorded. In Ireland, annals spoke of failure of bread. Entire villages vanished, unrecorded. And just as the skies began to clear, another blow struck. In 541 A.D., a plague arrived in Egypt. It spread rapidly, carried by rats on Roman trade ships. It would become known as the Plague of Justinian, killing up to 50 million people, half the known world. All of it triggered by that mysterious darkened sky. Chapter 3. 5 years Whispers earlier. Of doom. In the villages of Gaul, priests gathered in silence. They prayed beneath gray skies that never seemed to change. The stars, once their guide, had vanished into a pale nothingness. People lit fires not for warmth, but for hope, hoping to call the sun back like ancient tribes once did. And when it did not come, the whispers began. The gods are angry. The earth is sick. We are being judged. In Rome, the Senate debated signs in the heavens. In India, sacred texts were reinterpreted. In Mesopotamia, astrologers looked up and found no answers. It was a world not only plunged into darkness, but into a silence that made people question everything they knew about life, death, and the divine. Chapter 4. The Aftershock. But history does not stop, not even for the sun. In the wake of disaster, new empires rose and others fell. The weakened Byzantine Empire was left vulnerable, and the waves of plague that followed would tear through its streets like fire in a dry forest. In Scandinavia, ancient Norse myths speak of Fimbulwinter, 3 years of cold and chaos before the end of days. Could this be where that legend was born? Some say so. In China, dynasties fell. In Mesoamerica, inscriptions ceased, abandoned mid-carving, mid-story. The darkness of 536 rippled outwards for decades, not as a single disaster, but as a wound in time that the world forgot, but never truly healed from. Ending thoughts. Closing today, we know it was a volcanic eruption, a natural event with global reach. But to the people who lived through it, it was a curse. And maybe, in some way, they were right. Because when the sun returned, the world had changed. Not just the land, not just the people, but the stories we told, the fears we carried, the memory of a year without light. Sleep well and remember, sometimes history's loudest moments are the ones that happen In silence,